Okay, this is Wally Ball from the Renegades of Dirt Modified and Late Model Series Tour, and we're standing here at Speedway on our season opener with Drake Troutman from, where are you from, Pennsylvania?
Hyman, Pennsylvania.
Hyman?
Yep.
Okay, you're what? You're 15 years old, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
And you've been, my name's Wally, you don't have to call me sir.
All right.
All right, you've been around for a while in racing. You've already got 2 wins at East Bay. One of them is the 2021 National Championship, or the Winter Nationals at East Bay. What are some of the other accomplishments you've done this year?
Well, we went down to North Carolina Speed Weeks and we won that 5,000 over Nick Hoffman. You know, that was a really cool deal, and field was really stacked. And then I actually ran a Legends car for the first time ever. It was Willie Ridenhour with 316 Motorsports got a hold of us, and so I went out and drove one of them, and it was pretty cool. I mean, it was the best drivers in that deal, and we went out and won the second night in it out there. So that was pretty cool, and we're up to 4 wins so far this year, and we came here to Hilltop this weekend to try to get some laps around this place for next weekend, because obviously, you know, with us running the Renegades Tour, we need to start off on a good foot, and a lot of money's on the line next weekend. So hopefully we can, you know, just be consistent with that deal. You know, it's running points for the Renegades. It's just all about consistency and finishing everything.
Yeah, I noticed that you signed on with the Renegades full-time for this year. Earlier, before we spoke on camera, you mentioned you had 48 career wins. You're 15 years old. About how old was you when you started racing?
I was 11 years old when I started racing, and I got my first win, my last race of my first year. And then my second year, we put a PRI car together, and we ended up getting 14 wins that year. My third year, I got 14 wins. Last year, I got 15 wins. And last year was my first year messing around with the super late stuff, and we ended up picking 5 wins up with it. And this year, we're starting off to a really good foot with that, and we've been pretty competitive with this thing as well. We only raced it twice. It's a new chassis. It's an MB Customs race cars, but they both actually are. Jimmy Mars and them guys are great people out there, and we're really excited to continue working with them. And hopefully we can just, you know, keep up to speed with everything. That's what racing's all about. You can't ever come to a standstill because everyone just bypasses you. So we just got to keep up to date. And Jimmy and them guys and AJ and my parts guy Aaron out there, you know, just everyone, they're really good to us. And everyone, you know, if I was to tell anyone to go anywhere to get a chassis right now, it would definitely be MB Customs, because they're very workable.
When you mentioned earlier that you're here for the big Renegades of Tour, or Renegades of Dirt Modified Series Tour here at Hilltop Speedway next week, you think of the late model series of Jackie Boggs Memorial coming up as well, the King of the Hill, 10,000 to win on Saturday night. You're going to be pulling double duty tonight, so is it kind of like physically and mentally you practicing for both, or is this something that's just second nature to you right now?
I mean, last year, you know, we raced both of them a lot, you know, every night. So pulling double duty on the same night's definitely hard. But we have usually a lot of people to go racing with us. This weekend, unfortunately, we don't. So we got to be a little bit choosily on what we do. But next weekend we'll have a lot of help. So hopefully we'll just come in here with the guns loaded and, like I said, just come out with some good finishes.
Obviously you're in school because you're 15, but you know, you've got all this going on before you're even legally allowed to drive on the streets. Who do you really got to thank the most for helping you out while you're doing school things of that sort?
Man, I got to just thank everyone, from my teachers, you know, my principals and everyone at school, my parents, you know, my mom, my dad, my grandma, my pap, me, mom, my pap, my whole crew. I got a great crew, man. We work all the time in the shop. We just got done last night at like 10:30. We started at 9 in the morning. You know, it's just always grinding, and you know, Mort and Jake and Jared and Aiden and Randy and Kevin and Darren, Mark, Rodney, just everyone, you know, who helps me out on my car. And of course all my sponsors, you know, Smith Transport, 65 Transport, Legendary GT, RFI Resources, LaSalle Racing Engines, Wheeler Fleet Solutions, Thomas Cumberland Subaru Honda, Stone Natural Resources, Hoosier Racing Tire, DNR Trucking, Schaefer Construction, Thunderhill Trucking, Merkel's Wing and a Prayer, Fuel Service by Glassmere, Shoes Diesel Performance, Clores Notary, all my product sponsors put this car together. You know, that's what keeps us going and keeps us fast. So hopefully we can just keep on continuing what we're doing, and you know, our goal is to win that Renegades of Points deal. You know, that's obviously everyone's goal that's doing it. So it's going to be a tough deal. There's a lot of good drivers that are going to be doing that. So, like I said, just all about consistency.
Rumor had it back in the late winter, early springish area that Hilltop is going to be the home of the Renegades of Dirt Championship, Modified Championship. So this may not be your first time here at Hilltop, or there may be today, but it probably won't be your last, especially even after next weekend. How is the popularity in school with you being already on a bigger circuit, traveling, racing? You got a lot of girls after you.
No, man, I just like to do my own deal. You know, we go to school, and actually, I went to school up until just last 9 weeks, but my school allowed me to do like an online deal. So whenever I'm ready to get back to school, as far as like in school, I can go in school. But with this whole COVID deal, you know, it just kind of it allowed me to actually get some cooler opportunities as far as traveling and stuff with racing because of the online situation. But obviously, there's a lot of negative about it as well. But so I mean, it's not all bad. You got to look at the right side of everything.
Right. In 2 weeks, we're probably was it 2 weeks? About 2 weeks near the end of the month, we're going to be in Illinois for 2 nights in Illinois. You plan on running that circuit as well?
Yeah, we're going to be running everything. We're going to run the whole deal from the beginning to the end, no matter what, unless there's an absolute emergency. But yeah, that's our plan. We're going to hit everything, and we're going to bring our late model to all the races, whether it's a Renegades deal or not. So we're just really excited for the whole situation. 48 races is a lot of races, and they're really good paying races. And right now, that's really the only modified tour out there that's traveling the country. So that's what we've been kind of looking forward to do. So we're really excited.
All right. Well, thank you very much for taking your time out of your busy schedule and helping us. Good luck tonight, and we look forward to seeing you here at the King of the Hill and the Jackie Boggs Memorial Race next week.
Yep, I appreciate it.
All right, thank you. Good luck.